Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Everything Bears, where we talk about everything Bears. Packers fans, Lions fans, Vikings fans. Are you suffering from CDS, Caleb delusional syndrome? Well, you've come to the right place, as Dr. Wedge and Dr. Ez will diagnose your symptoms and talk you through them next on Everything Bears.
Mic check. Chicago check. Monsters of the Midway check. Every Sunday got the city on fire. Every episode taking Bears fans higher. Talking quarterbacks, linebackers, draft day dreams. Breaking down the game like a championship team. No hot takes, just football facts. Blue and orange faithful got our backs. From Hollis to today, we carry the torch. Welcome to the show. Pull up a chair on the porch. Everything Bears show. Bears, let's go. Everything Bears show. Everybody knows. Everything Bears show. From the lake to the road. Everything Bears show. Chicago, let's go. The Bears never sleep. And neither do we. Everything Bears show.
Everything Bears show is off the chain. He's out of control right now.
Welcome back, Bears fans. Welcome back to the Everything Bears show, your home for everything Bears. Now, we're talking about Caleb tonight. We are going to glaze our boy tonight. As I get into it on Twitter with First Round Mock, who else would it be? Talking about, well, here's the three ways. He says the Bears are easy to beat, number one. And the three ways of how it's easy to beat the Bears is stop our run game, force Caleb to throw the ball 10 yards plus, and what was the third one? Some other stupid thing. But when I read those, I immediately commented to him and said, the Bears, either led or were the second highest team with the most explosive plays. So you want to keep Caleb to throwing 10 yards and under? Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's going to bode well for opposing defenses, but sure, knock yourself out. Wedge.
CDS, man. CDS all the way. Caleb delusional syndrome. Listen.
Up. Derangement.
Sorry.
They're deranged.
Yes. They hate us because they ate us. Is basically what it boils down to.
It's facts. It really is. I feel as though they're so threatened by Caleb that they have to grab at whatever excuses they can to say that Caleb sucks. And tonight, we're going to put every Bears fan's heart at ease because I started digging, okay? I wanted to dig. And then when you start digging, you start finding out new things where you're like, oh, really? He's in this company with these people and he's doing these things. So just buckle up. It's going to be nice for about the first 30 minutes until whoever's carpool driving tonight, whoever's driving the bus, and everybody will come in and join us. Noah, good evening, sir. Thanks for joining. And we got True in the building. Early comers. I love it. True Pilgrim, bear down. Thank you for stopping in.
Bear down. Yes.
And so should we just dig right in? Let's dig right in. I don't want everybody waiting. Okay? Yeah. We're gonna shove me and Wedge over to the side as we take a look at a little something here. So we got some things here. They're brought to you by the Everything Bears show. Mm-hmm. Caleb Williams and his ascension. We have a lot of his stats and metrics from last season, or the season prior, his rookie year with Shane Waldron. I owe $1 in a swear jar. Versus year 2 with our boy Ben Johnson. So you get the basics first, okay? Despite Shane Waldron and the train wreck of an OC he was, and as much as a train wreck as that team was, the kid still managed to put up 3,500 yards. I mean, Wedge, what does that tell you?
The boy good. The boy good. Seeing how he was sacked 68 times while trying to do that, not only did he have Shane for the beginning of the year, then it was a toss-up the rest of the year.
Yep.
Lost a head coach 3/4 of the year through, had an interim head coach who was taking over for the OC job, trying to do both. It shocks me to look at that number. That tells you, just on pure talent alone, that the kid's got something.
Yeah. If you want later on, I'll pull up the last 10 years of quarterback play for the Bears and let you know what they ended the season with yardage wise. Mm-hmm. And that'll also get you to go, damn, man, even through that whole debacle of what that was, that 2024 season, the kid still managed to put up 3,500 yards. So absolutely, Wedge, the kid's got it. Mm-hmm. So then fast forward to the next year, he climbs up another 400 yards at 39.42, which, as we know, is the Bears' franchise record. Yay! But he could have broke the 4,000 if it wasn't for some drop passes along the way. However, that's still an improvement. Next, we got passing touchdowns, 20. His rookie year goes up by 27 touchdowns, which is great. 6 interceptions his rookie season, and with the more touchdowns and more yards came 1 additional interception. I will still take that ratio. It's damn near a 4-to-1 ratio. I will take that all day long.
Yeah.
These next bunch of stats coming up, this is where things start to get very interesting, because we got sack rate, and this is per dropbacks. His rookie year was 10.8. He was getting sacked. In comes Ben Johnson, changes up the system, changes up the kids' mechanics and all that good stuff, and it's a 50% improvement, which we saw, right? The kid, which the next stat will help aid this first stat, so this gets interesting. The system is better. Ran a lot of 13 personnel, which I'm sure helped buy the kid some more time. But this pressure to sack rate, this is pressures that become a sack. So rookie year, the kid drops back 28.2% of the time. He's getting killed. However, you fast forward then to the year with Ben Johnson, and it drops all the way down to 10.8. This means a couple of different things. The offensive line improvement that Ryan Poles was able to put together, and that offensive line play was very good. Top 5, top 3 in the NFL last year?
Easily.
However, the kid's elusiveness escaping the pocket. We saw it a million times last season, and those are the numbers that you get. Just all whittled all the way down to 10.8, which is second best in the NFL. Huge. Now, these next group of stats coming up help me with my case with the guy from Twitter. So, deep passing, it's a PFF grade of air yardage. So anything 20 yards or more in the air, that's before the receiver actually touches the ball. His rookie year, we don't even have a number. It just said he showed flashes of it. Fast forward to last season, he is top 5 in that PFF deep ball grade. Same thing with the deep touchdown passes. Again, no real stat for 2024, but tied for the NFL lead with I just had this pulled up. What, do you want to talk about the stat a little bit more while I pull this up?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so to me, kind of piggybacking off of that offensive line comment, that helped tremendously, obviously, right? There wasn't somebody in his face immediately, hardly at all compared to what it was the previous year. So 28.2% of all pressures, and there was a lot of pressure, hence the reason there were 68 sacks in that first season compared to 10.8 with pressures that were able to leak through. He escaped them 9 out of 10 times is the best way to look at that, right? Or 89 out of 100 times that he was pressured, he was able to get out of that. You think about the rookie year, and what was one of the big concerns? The kid was not hitting any deep throws at all. First of all, he didn't have the time to do that. He didn't have the pass catchers to do that. And anytime he tried to throw it deep, it was usually overthrown, right? We're like, oh boy, that needs to change. Boyd did it in year 2 for that, man. It's crazy what a little bit of success and a little bit of structure and scheme can do to make you more accurate down the field. Think of all those big play passes where people are running wide open across the middle of the field. That helped a ton. So, and it shows in the numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tied for the lead with the deep ball touchdown passes was 11. So 11 touchdowns he threw where the ball was in the air for more than 20 yards. So again, oh yeah, the Bears are easy to beat. Just make Caleb take away his short game. Like, okay, tell me you don't watch the Bears without telling me you don't watch the Bears.
Yeah. I would argue that the short game, that's where he kind of missed a lot of his throws, but that was the one thing that he was working on all offseason, ball placement, right? Working out with the receivers, putting it out just in front so they could catch it and get going, not have to overextend, not have to reach back and break the momentum, nothing. Right. And proof's going to be in the pudding. We're going to see it coming up this year, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to see it.
So facts here, True. This is something Wedge has been saying since the end of last season. Caleb just needs to be a great point guard, and his numbers will explode. So that's it, right? Wedge says. We're going to have a segment called Wedge Said. Yeah, if he just works on that, little dump-offs, take the easy stuff, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Take the 6-7 yards instead of escaping pressure, trying to throw the worm burner to the sideline, type of thing. If you take it early, man, this offense will be deadly.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. And Keyshawn Nixon was talking crap saying they don't respect us.
You're right.
Nixon needs to watch his mouth before he gets force choked again.
Again, yes. They have no reason to respect you guys, man. They beat you 2 out of 3. It made you look stupid while doing it.
The truth says some people got to learn the hard way. They really do. Yep. They really do, True. They really do. But yeah, so that's one interesting thing there. I thought that was quite interesting to see the kids' growth.
Yeah. I have some stats to kind of back this up, right? And a lot of the quarterbacks take big jumps in year 2. Well, we're going to use the scenario where that first year, because he had no structure in the offense, is kind of put off to the side. But this is going to be year 2 in Ben Johnson's offense. So we're going to kind of, compare his third year maybe to some other top flight quarterback's second year. Right, because to me, that's a true comparison. Even though he killed it in his rookie season, that was all just pure talent out there. That was no structure involved. So, and this is why it gets so exciting for the comparisons and what our expectations are for the second year in this offense. Right, so let's compare them to a couple other highly touted second-year quarterbacks where they made the big leap, right? So let's compare him to Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Herbert, and CJ Stroud. All right, so let's just kind of take a look here. So in their big breakout year for these quarterbacks, in 2018, Patrick Mahomes ended up throwing 5,097 yards. Do we have a feeling that Caleb could be pretty close to that?
I believe you do, and I
do.
actually like it too. I'm with you on it. I think Caleb's if he's not breaking 5,000, he's coming really close to it.
I gotta agree with you, man. That was one of my bold predictions right after the season, or maybe right before it ended. I can see it where he could go for 5K next year with the talent that they have at receiver, tight ends, even the running back room. This offense progressing, him being second year in this offense. Those are the type of leaps. Is 1,000 yards out of the question, an extra 1,000 yards? Think about all the plays that were left out there last year.
Yeah.
Think about the first 4 weeks where he only threw for like 100 yards while they were trying to get everything figured out and the offensive line was trying to gel. And they had no run game.
Yes, all those factors, yes.
But once they started getting that together, think of all those games that you came out of that game thinking, boy, you should have been able to throw for 300 yards in that game.
Yeah.
Right? For him to average about 275 a game, I don't think that's unrealistic. I think that's roughly what you would need to hit 5,000 yards.
Yeah. It goes back to one of the things, too, that we said all during last season was they waited until the fourth quarter to get moving, to get rolling. Mm-hmm. Well, now with all those games under your belt and going into year 2 and all the reports coming out of OTAs and mini camps of how Caleb's actually he's steering the bus now.
Yeah.
It's not hard to conceive the thought that they're going to hit the ground running. Like, okay, our opening drives, our second quarters, our third quarters, it's going to be consistent. Mm-hmm. The 275, is that what you said? 275 per game?
I think just rough math off of my head, top of my head, right?
Easy peasy.
Yeah, because you got the extra game in 17 here. So let me get you the exact number here because now I'm curious. So 5,000 divided by 17.
Yeah.
294. So about 300 yards a game.
All right. So he can have a down game and throw for 300, but then throw for 4 and some change another game.
The one thing that could derail the track to 5,000 is that our running game is going to be pretty solid.
Oh.
So I could kind of see that happening a little bit, but where there might be a game or two where the run game just dominates, i.e. the Eagles of last year type of thing, that could just take over. We'll see. But
yeah, absolutely.
I don't think they're going to be content winning games by 4 points and 7 points. Like, they want blood when it comes to offensive drives, right? So
they want complete domination. Caleb has said in press conferences he wants the best offense in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and as much time as him and Ben Johnson spend together, I can't help but think that that was said in conversations between them both.
Yeah.
Big Mike says, we got White Lightning. That's an easy 5K.
Welcome, Big Mike. Welcome. Yeah, compared to some of the other guys, Joe Burrow in his breakout season, 4,600 yards. Herbert, 5,000 yards. And C.J. Stroud, 4,700 yards.
Yes, even C.J. Stroud managed 4,700.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to the next category, passing TDs. What's your prediction for Caleb next year for passing TDs? What do you think is a realistic number?
I'd say because this is going to get archived on the internet, I'm going to say 35 to 38.
Same here, right? 35 to
Okay.
40 range. I think that's very realistic. If he does that, he'll be in rarefied air, right? Mahomes threw for 50 in his breakout season. 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns. Freaking crazy.
Just
right?
filthy.
That's
Absolutely
when
filthy.
Tyreek Hill was running loose.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. In secondaries, nobody knew who he was until Mahomes was just blazing it downfield. Kelsey in his prime, the whole night, right? Burrow threw for 34. I think Williams can eclipse that.
Yeah.
Herbert, 38. Again,
okay.
I think he'll be in that same neighborhood. CJ Stroud, 33. Okay. 4,700 yards, 33 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Right? Compared to the picks, Mahomes that year, 50 touchdowns, 12 picks. It's a pretty good ratio. I would take that.
It's a very good ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Burrow threw 14 compared to his 34.
Oh.
Herbert threw 15 compared to his 38. And Stroud threw 9, single digits.
Ooh.
I definitely see a scenario. And if you look at that graphic that you put up before, he was pretty much a 4-1. Like I could see 40 touchdowns, 10 picks. Yeah, I can also see a scenario where it's 40 touchdowns, like 8 picks. You know, a couple less.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that he tends to take care of the ball. The playoffs was a different story. He got a little loose with it.
He threw 2 against Green Bay and 3 against the Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of that, speed's a little bit different during the playoffs, isn't it?
Yes.
But you've seen it. You have that experience now. And one of those games we won, the other one came down to the end of the fourth quarter.
Right. Right.
Right? You were in them either way.
I mean, that's what I love about Caleb's game so much is that he gets like this personification of being a gunslinger because he kind of is, right? He's big game hunting and this and that. But it doesn't come with the side of interceptions that usually come with the moniker gunslinger. So it's nice. We get all the benefits of having a gunslinger without all the damn interceptions because the kid, he just takes care of the ball. He'll sooner like roll out and buy more time and then just go ahead and throw it right out of bounds.
Yeah. He doesn't put it in harm's way very often. So,
no.
Yeah. And I'm not worried about that part of his game. As a matter of fact, I think as he progresses in this offense, those interceptions will probably become less and less. Because there was probably a few last year where it was a miscommunication.
Sure.
Dude zigged when he should have zagged, and he ended up throwing it right to the DB. Right? We've seen that a couple times, or misread by either the receiver or Caleb, whoever you want to put it on.
That's when Caleb was yelling at Burden, telling him to do his fucking job.
Yeah. Advising him that doing his job would be both beneficial for him and the team.
He was politely asking Luther to just pay more attention.
Yes.
Let's see. Big Mike says 47 because Rome drops 3 of them. Everybody giving each other their what's up, create.
What's up, create? Welcome, welcome.
Everybody showing up. All right, who drove tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Who drove? Big Mike? You drove everybody today?
Completion percentage, if we look at that, that was the huge point of contention in Caleb's game. Let's look at what some of these other guys did in their breakout seasons. Patrick Mahomes, while throwing 5,000 yards, was 66% completion percentage. What does that tell you? They were throwing it every play.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. Burrow is 70%, very respectful and MVP-like, right? Herbert, 66%. Again, not earth-shattering by any means. And Stroud's 67. I think Caleb's going to be in that 66 to 68 range as well. If he hits 70%, watch out. He is MVP, and they're making a deep playoff run.
Yes. If he throws for 70%, we are definitely making a very deep playoff run for sure. It's not even going to be close.
Yeah. 70% completion with a ground game, a two-headed monster in the ground game. My goodness.
Yeah.
It's
totally like I was thinking when doing all this prep work and all this stuff, I was thinking about like all the weapons that we have, and year 2, knowing that Caleb knows the system now. You know, last year you didn't know what to expect because he's learning the system. It's that whole thing. But seeing what we saw last year with the weapons that we have, and then they kind of added a few more weapons, it's like Colston Loveland said it best, and his last line out of his presser: "Pick your poison." Mm-hmm. That's their offense. Pick your poison. I love it.
Who would have thought we'd be sitting in an offseason in which we lost our highest paid receiver and not crying over the fact that the Bears have nobody to throw to? As a matter of fact, they have a plethora of riches. We don't know where all the balls are going to go.
Yeah. There's only one football on the field at a time. Yeah. Isn't that something, though? Good point. Like, yeah, you know, usually when you lose a big player like that, my first instinct is, well, who do you replace him with? You got to replace him. You can't just get rid of a guy and then not have his replacement. But it's like, yeah, we got 4. It's fine.
And we just drafted another guy who might be 2 guys that might be studly as well.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
So creates like the torture, the pain. We need week 1. We need
or at least a preseason.
You got any preseason? You guys got any preseason? I don't know. I'll check in the back. Any preseason? Fresh out.
Don't worry, man. We're only a Cole Kmet number away from the kickoff of the regular season.
85 days?
85, man.
Ooh,
Yes.
Noah says this is our year to go to the Super Bowl. Noah, and next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. How long is Ben Johnson's contract? 5 years?
Yeah. You don't think they'll be talking extension in year 3? We'll see.
Yeah. We go to we make it to the playoffs this season and the next. They'll be sitting back down.
Yeah.
They're going to give them John Gruden money. Big Mike says, I was going to pick up Chris, but he looked pretty busy coloring the sidewalk with chalk. Was he eating it again?
Yeah. Was he looking the windows?
He colors the sidewalks with chalk, but eats crayons.
Mm-hmm. He texted me the other day. He's like, 1.2 billion people watched the opening game of World Cup. I said, congratulations. Is that worldwide? Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. So I looked up the stats on what the viewership was in the United States, because that's all I care about.
That's all I care about, too.
Mm-hmm. In the United States, it didn't even surpass most of the Sunday night football games that were on during the regular season. Yeah. And so I asked it. I said, all right, man, like, you know, how many NFL games in 2025 had more viewership than the opening game of the World Cup? Because I just wanted to prove a point. Right. And it said at least 14 primetime games eclipsed what the viewership was of the opening World Cup game.
See?
Facts. Yeah. And it's like, it's more likely 15 to 20, but I would have to dig deeper. And I was satisfied with the 14 guaranteed games it told me. So
the only reason I tuned in was to see all that trim that I saw on Twitter. where I was like, what in the hell's going on at the soccer games?
Yeah.
I don't know, NFL ladies. You girls, you women, NFL women need to step it up a notch, I think. You really need to start cranking it up a notch. If you want any pointers, watch a soccer game. There you go. You're welcome, ladies. You're welcome. Noah says, boys, 5 Super Bowl titles. Here we come. Now you're talking. Now you are talking.
We can always, do the whole Bulls dynasty repeat. Win 3, take a year off, 3 more.
Yeah. Caleb can win 3 Super Bowls, then maybe like play DB for 1 year and then come back and just go, nah, that didn't work for me.
Yeah. They, missed the Super Bowl by one, like, obscure play where Caleb Williams had a wide open guy in the end zone. And as he threw it, a pigeon came up from the field and knocked the ball down. Something like that.
Oh, man. Yeah, I just and we can add more. We keep making this case. Are you still comparing them to those guys still?
Yeah, I mean, we can look at passer rating. That with the stats that we're talking about, that will kind of speak for itself. And we're probably talking north of 100. What's up, Learn? Good evening, sir. We're glossing your boy tonight. One Mr. 18, Caleb Williams.
Glazing this kid.
Mm-hmm.
Glazing. We're shellacking our boy. Not like that.
It's gonna look like an Easter ham when we're done.
Yeah. What do you boys think of the thumbnail? You like that uniform? Huh? A little bit later on, we got more renders to share with you guys.
Yeah.
Again, Nike, if you're watching, Chicago Bears, if you watch, come holler at your boys. Our email is our email's open 24 hours a day. It's crazy. You can email us 24 hours a day. If you want help to not screw up these rivalry uniforms, please reach out to us. Please.
Listen, if you don't want to take any of our renderings, that's fine. Just run them by us first, and we'll give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
We could just simply do that. Yeah.
I'm
Big Mike.
okay with that.
Big Mike, have you not been on Twitter the last 3 days? I don't think you have been. Big Mike, he says priorities. Nice, laughing. The white uni's sick, ain't it? Telling you. Once the boys came out of the shop with the all white and all the navy trims, I was like, yo, this is tight. This is a good job, boys. I said, but what if you filled in the numbers in that helmet? We got some pearlescent back there, right? Put a top coat of that, some pearlescent on that. Let's see how that looks. And when they brought it in after it dried, I was like, that's it. That's it.
Yes.
Sell it. Let's start pushing it. But then they came out with other renditions too, because we got some other renditions to throw at you guys to see what you're feeling. I'm letting the crowd try to come in, find their seats. Only 12 right now. We're gonna need some more. Let's see. Noah says the ice cold uniforms needs more frost. Yeah. But yeah, Big Mike, what you go on Twitter and watch more soccer.
As they pan the crowds, yeah. The other thing we haven't talked about either, which I'm not going to say is a huge part of his game, but he can take over games using his legs as well.
Big time.
All part of the escapability. The Giants game comes to mind immediately, where his legs took over.
Yep. Yeah, he'll kill you with his wheels if he needs to.
He doesn't want to. He's pass first. But I think, that's part of the process this year when they're looking at tape. Instead of running it all the way to the sideline and throwing it incomplete, take your 4 or 5 yards and slide, right? If he starts doing that, that completion percentage zooms way up. Yeah. He stays ahead of the chains. Conversion, you're on the field for more plays. More plays equal better opportunity to score touchdowns, and away we go.
And not to mention, you the strain and stress you put on a defense by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got to put a spy on you.
Yeah.
They don't want to put a spy on you. They want as many people out in coverage to cover all the weapons as they can.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Don't even go into man defense. You go into man defense and you do a good job of covering, Caleb's going to rip one. He's just going to kill you every time. Keep moving those chains. There's going to be no stopping this offense.
Yeah. If they're lined up at 13, you got Colston on an outside linebacker, I'll take that. Colston on any safety, I'll take that as well.
All day.
Cole Kmet on a linebacker, I'll take that.
All day.
Luther Burden one-on-one on the outside, on the back end. Rome, see if he can win a few more matchups this year.
Xavier, can you imagine 13 personnel, and then you only got the one X receiver, and you have it be Xavier, and so he's out there on an island, just 9 route, baby, just 9 routes.
Go, yeah.
Woo,
Stutter, release, and then go.
Hit them afterburners.
Yeah, I'll hit you by the Buick.
Big Mike says, no. Caleb already paints his nails, which I'm okay with now. We can't have pearlescent. So it was only like a 15%. It's diluted. It's not 100% pearlescent. It's not, because you're right. If you put, from my past experience, if you put too much pearlescent, you get like rainbow. You get a lot of pinks and yellows, and no. We're at about a 10-15% pearlescent, so you only get that nice. It looks like an Arctic sheen.
Yeah.
If you were to go to Antarctica or the ice wall, Big Mike, and look at it with the sun shining on it, and you just get like an Arctic sheen. You don't get the rainbow. So I'm with you. I'm with you, Big Mike. Noah says Boosie Badass was already talking about Caleb as the cover of Men. Yeah, Boosie's been talking shit about Caleb, right? I don't like it. I don't care for the negativity.
Boosie. Who?
Yeah.
Sorry, I might be in the minority, but who?
Oh, he's a rapper from the South.
Okay.
Very popular with the kids from like 10, 15 years ago. I'm not sure he's still currently.
Back in my day, we had real rappers like Eazy-E and Dr. Dre.
Exactly.
Ice Cube.
And that Ice Cube.
And that Ice-T fellow was pretty good, too.
I was trying to think, like, okay, so with Caleb painting his nails, right? Everybody make a big deal about it. The comeback for that one day is going to be the same thing Dave Chappelle said about OJ. So, like, I'm going to go on a small rant here. So Dave Chappelle tells the story about he was out to dinner with some movie executives and his manager, and they're at a fancy restaurant, and there's all a bunch of white people. And then he says, and coming into the restaurant, he's like, I see another brown face. And I'm like, oh, my God, it's O.J. Simpson. And because they knew each other, he went up and greeted him and said hello. And O.J. was very mild-mannered and polite and as nice as could be. And, hello, young man. How are you? And it was all good. So anyways, when he was done saying hello and he went back to the table, his manager was all like pissy because, and he's like, what's your problem? And she's like, I can't believe you went and talked to that murderer. And he goes, well, I mean, no disrespect, Rachel, but that murderer rushed for over 14,000 yards. So with Caleb going to do all the accolades and win us Super Bowls, and anybody has anything to say about his nails, I'll be like, well, even though he's got nail polish, that boy did throw over 5,000 yards last season and 50 touchdowns. So
you don't think in the next year or two we're going to see a couple more quarterbacks with painted nails playing in the NFL?
It's going to be
I hate to break it to you.
Yeah. This is going to be
it's not just going to be quarterbacks. It's going to be players in general. Listen, man, that's that generation. That's that Gen Z generation.
That said, yeah, a lot of atrazine in the water. So.
Yeah. Hey, so that's going to become the new norm. Just like, we didn't think texting was going to catch on. That seems to be pretty big.
Yeah. This whole internet thing. We thought that was going to be a fad.
Yeah. Whatever happened to AOL? Now that was internet.
Yeah. Give me fuck this fiber shit. Give me dial up.
Yeah.
Big Mike says, I live in Sophie County. I'm not watching soccer. Well, when in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren says, Boosie literally hanging with dudes that wear dresses and wear makeup, but he's mad at Caleb for painting his nails. Thank you, Lauren, pointing out the hypocrisy. Thank you. Yes. It's uncalled for, actually. It's, especially when, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
Yeah.
Kendrick is better than Boosie. I would agree with that. I seriously saw Kendrick on Sway in the morning. This was many years ago. This was probably before Kendrick blew up to what he is now. And Sway will like to just throw on a beat and have somebody just freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick, and I've watched a lot of MCs and rappers on Sway try to do the freestyle shit. Kendrick fucking killed it for like 9 minutes. You know how hard that is to just keep spitting and spitting and spitting and spitting in 9 minutes? It was impressive. You know what Drake did? Drake pulled out his BlackBerry and had to read what he was writing. I was like, that's cheating. You suck, Drake.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm sorry if there's any Drake fans in here. I apologize, but when I saw that, I was like, yeah, Drake, you ain't nothing. Big Mike, the disappointment in your face when you said I saw. I know. That was the point of me too. Because I didn't want to say it. Because I wanted to say Antarctica. But ice wall.
Hey, whatever, man.
Gav says, just for Bears fans.
Can you pull up Discord and play my guy Gav a short clip of his boy Cam Ward? Do you have that?
Oh, I do.
On your computer?
I do.
Gav, I got something for you, brother. And, we might need to talk this one out a little bit. So,
see, Big Mike, though, what's the difference? Melting faces or throwing 50 touchdowns?
No, there's none.
There is no difference. That's right, Wedge.
Just right, like Dennis Rodman wearing a wedding dress and painting his nails. I mean, we beat that one to death.
How far back was this camp thing? Oh, there it is.
It wasn't too far. Gaff, I know you're a Titans fan, bro, but your boy is getting outthrown by Mitch Trubisky in a little corner end zone drill. Big Mike, rat pigged with me with a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, buddy.
Can I get a hit? What? Boom, bip with a brother named Tip, and we're ready to flip. East Coast stomping, ripping and romping. New York, North Kakalaka, and Compton. Check it out, Big Mike. I'm a Tribe Called Quest guy myself.
Yeah, that was woo. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest back in the day was awesome.
Scenario, man, come on.
Yeah, Tribe was awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely awesome. All right, Gav, don't go nowhere. Here we go, Gav. This is your boy Cam versus Mitch Trubisky in some net throwing contest. They look about 30, 40 yards out.
Yeah, practicing the old, dropping it in the bucket type of thing.
Let me take this overlay off so we can get a good shot here. Oh, and I also want to turn the sound off because I'm not getting dinged. So first attempt.
Number 4 is standing there just to catch any wide throws. He's not really throwing it to him, which I thought was the case in the beginning of this. But, oof. Come on, Cam. Get it.
His third attempt.
You're so
right to Robinson again. No. Now here's Mitch's first attempt. Mitch.
Money.
Buckets. Buckets. Wow.
Man.
Buckets.
I tell you, buddy. Makes me nervous for your guy.
Let's see. Lauren says, If you tough, you're tough. This guy ate over 60 sacks his rookie year. 68.
Yeah.
Not only did he never complain, it also didn't ruin him like it has ruined many other men. Anyone telling me Boosie is tougher than that? Pretty sure Boosie murdered a man once. I don't know if that makes you tough.
No, that's probably by accident. I'm sure he didn't do it with his bare hands. Let's put it like that.
There you go. But what he didn't do was get sacked 68 times.
Yeah.
Which you're right. To Learn's point, like if we just keep this for real talking football, that's what I was worried about. I'm like, you're going to ruin this kid. You are literally going to ruin this kid. He will never play football ever the same because he got cremated 68 times in one season. And it didn't. It didn't. The kid didn't get happy feet. He wasn't back there all frazzled and all this. You're already laughing at comments coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Gav says, it's pajama party time. Training camp will show us.
You're right.
That's facts. That is facts. Lawrence says, we still talking about this trap team? As long as Gav keeps showing up, we're going to keep talking about this trap team. Wasn't it Hendon Hooker did good at this? I don't know. Who's that? Your third string quarterback? Right here. Week 3. Keep chirping. Which the starters, week 3, the third preseason game, the starters should probably play the first half. So, Gav, we will put that to the test.
We'll see. You think week 3 or week 2? I think week 2 they might get the lion's share, and then week 3 you playing for a series or two so nobody gets hurt. Whatever. We'll see. Be the battle of the backups. I like my backup better anyway. Bajent versus Trubisky.
I thought I remembered, and I could be dead ass wrong. So if anybody in the chat knows, or Wedge has it right, and I'm just arguing for no reason, I could have sworn like they progressively got more and more, and then the third preseason game, the starters played all the way to halftime. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
because I am, believe it or not, my wife will tell you I'm known to be wrong from time to time.
What?
Yeah, believe it or not.
She's willing to tell you when you're wrong?
Huh. Yeah, believe it? The nerve of this lady. Let's see, Romy. What's up, Romy? You made it, bro. Not Iceman! Did Boosie kill Drake in 16 different ways? I don't know. Now you're getting a little esoteric on me.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's a song, and I have not heard it.
I am far removed out of the rap game, so I don't know.
Like, I could tell you that Eminem killed Machine Gun Kelly in Kill Shot.
Yeah.
And that's probably about it.
Brick killed a guy. And that's a line out of Anchorman.
Mm-hmm.
No, they play all the way to halftime. On the third preseason game?
I guess with having that extra week in there now, there's 2 weeks between preseason and the kickoff.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, Ben rolled into town and took the bubble wrap off of these guys. You know, they had hard-ass practices. I think even Montez spoke on it at his presser, too. You know, about like, oh, boy, yeah, when we come back, it's going to be fucking hell week.
It's probably why that first game, I remember the first preseason game, I don't even think they played the starters.
They might not have.
Yeah, like giving them a break, and then they got, 2 or 3 series in that second one, because I remember them putting them in for an extra series because it was so bad in the beginning.
So you're totally right. That's right. They didn't, because they spent all week beating the shit out of the Dolphins.
Oh,
at practice.
Right, yeah.
So I think Ben was like, all right, now you whoop their ass all week. You guys don't have to play this game.
Yeah. So we don't want any cheap shots carrying over into the game. Yeah.
Noah says, oh, wait, that was Kendrick Boosie. This is Chicago shit. Goofy. Chicago Goofies. That became a thing. So while I've been away from home for good, like I said, 10, 11 years, maybe 12 at this point, the term goofy became like an insult over those years that I've been gone. When I was born and raised in the city, we never, called somebody, you're fucking goofy. You're a goofy. We didn't never say that. Merchant. But yeah, Chicago, they love calling people goofy. Anywho, all right, we went off the rails a little bit. Let's get it back on the track. Okay? Those quarterbacks you were comparing that went from their year one to their second year leap, those are pretty impressive leaps, I will have to say. Those are. And I wonder where they afforded the luxury of staying with the same coordinator. Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
Some of the supporting cast might have led to that a little bit, but like we said earlier, we have a good supporting cast too. So Mahomes had Hill, Casey, Kareem Hunt the first time around. Yeah. Burrow, Chase, Higgins, and Boyd. He had a three-headed monster.
Yeah.
Herbert had Keenan Allen, Williams, and Eckler, running back coming out of the backfield. Yeah. And C.J. Stroud had Tank Dell, who had a breakout year. Collins, breakout year. And his tight end, Schultz.
Okay.
We got Luther, Loveland, Komet, Rome, and hopefully Xavion and Roush this year, man.
Yeah.
See how it goes. Khalif Raymond. Jade Walker. Now you're starting to get to the back part of some of these rooms, but still.
I almost was going to get into it today on chats, CHGO. I was there. I was there in the chats. And some people in the comments were like, watch out for Scotty Miller. And I was so bad. It was like this hovering over my keyboard. Ezra, don't.
Ezra? 290 yards and 2 touchdowns in the last 2 years. Watch out.
Don't do it. Okay, I won't do it. And I didn't do it. But the fact is that we just have, and I'm sure Scotty Miller, man, he's a hometown kid. What's not to love about him? Consummate pro veteran. Mm-hmm. Could he add to the wide receiver? Sure. I'm not saying that he couldn't. I'm just saying, what are you going to take? You're going to take 8 wide receivers on the 53 going into the season? I doubt it.
Yeah, so if you take Scotty Miller, isn't he kind of in the same mold of Khalif Raymond and Xavier Thomas?
Yes.
Don't you want a bigger guy in there?
And younger?
I don't know. Listen, man, he might be a great locker room guy, and he might make it. I don't know. I don't see it.
Because we have too many other rooms where we're probably keeping over the allotted slots. Linebacker, tight end, offensive line. I mean, these are probably 3 things we're keeping more than we should because of injuries and the depth that Poles has built there. Wide receiver, we're freaking stacked. I'm sorry, Scotty Miller. You're only there to catch balls from Bajent and the other guy.
Keenum.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why his name eluded me there. Case Keenum. You're there to catch for spring trainings, and you're there to catch the balls from those guys.
What really upset me today is I heard after the Bears signed the 2 guys from the UFL, one of the guys that they cut was the hefty lefty kicker.
I saw that.
I was like, son of a bitch. That's another year of Santos incoming.
Yep. But you know what, though? Hold on. I think we're going to feel better about Santos this year because we're not going to need him.
Good point. Good point.
We're not going to need him. And then Romy says, on another subject, I love the Chicago Bulls hire Tiago Splitter. I've watched interview. I love his interview. He's grew up watching Jordan. Where's he from? Hello. I'm from mother. Where's he from? Russia?
I think he's Croatian. Why do I think? Because he was talking about how he was growing up in the 90s as a Bulls fan. I thought it was maybe Ukraine.
Oh, maybe.
Not Croatia.
Where Tony Kukoc was from?
Yeah, maybe.
That was, I think that's
Brazilian.
Croatia.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
Who
was
knows?
way off.
Romy says he's Brazilian.
Okay.
Oh, so that's not Russian accent at all. He's Portuguese. They speak Portuguese in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, when I heard that, because I didn't know the guy. Okay, I definitely haven't been keeping up with basketball, especially Bulls basketball. So when I heard his press conference, because I wanted to see, hey, who is this guy? Let me hear him speak. And I was like, oh, snap. He's from Poland or something. Like, okay. He's from Brazil. Thank you, Romy. Thank you. And Learn says, Santos has been a dog, man.
Don't even get me fucking started.
Yeah, he's been a dog, all right, Learn. He's been a real dog.
Fucking kickers, man. Well, you look at the guy that they signed from the UFL. I was just bringing him up real quick. Caden Davis.
Yeah.
Had a cup of coffee in the NFL, right, with some teams. He's the same guy that Scotty Miller, Cleve Freeman, and Xavier Thomas is. Like, why are they signing so many of these kick returner small slot guys? Like, what am I missing here?
Got to put those pieces together. They are saying something.
Yeah.
If you're seeing a pattern with that, maybe they don't like our special teams where they're at right now. Maybe they don't have enough wide receivers for spring training. That's maybe what they're doing. They're just bringing in wide receiver bodies to catch balls. I don't, I'm not sure.
I don't understand it. Are they just trying to give a kid a chance? I don't know.
Big Mike says, I said it before, just left-footed kickers are just wrong. Sorry, had a hard time spitting that one out.
Left-footed hookers?
Them too.
Yeah.
Learn says, a couple mistakes. He can hit a fucking 47-yarder 95% of the time. That's fine. Remember when we got rid of Gold? Oh, do we? What the hell was that about? Don't get me started on that one. But I like this one, right? He can kick a 47-yarder 95% of the time. He's also not too shabby at, 50 to 55. It's after that it's a problem. Even it's not even about field goals for me that pisses me off about Cairo. We were in a situation last season. We were in the exact, there it is, where we needed him to be able to, on the kickoff, to kick the ball out of the fucking back of the end zone. We needed him to do that. And he couldn't. He didn't. Yeah. Where did he kick it? He ended up squiggling it out of the bounds at like the 5-yard line.
I think he kicked it to a guy like on the 2. Like, didn't even give the guy an option to think about taking a touchback because it would have kept the clock stopped. I think it was just on the other side of the 2-minute warning, and if they ran it past, they would lose the 2-minute warning timeout.
That's what it was. That was the situation. And that's when, like, this chess match. So you need a guy that could kick they should have tried Torrey Taylor to kick it out of the back of the end zone. But nope, Cairo can't do it. And it's like, well, then I can't use you. I'm sorry, because that is a weapon. You think we're not going to be in that situation again at some point when it's going to freaking matter? And then how are you going to feel? Oh, great. Hey, Cairo, man, we did, didn't we? We were in another situation after that, and they just fucking had him kick it out of the bounds.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I was getting the two confused, because they knew he couldn't do it. They had him just, Cairo, just kick it the fuck out of the sideline. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But I do like his accuracy in the 47 to 55-yard range. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's better than most. It's better than Eddie Pinheiro. Okay, it's better than him.
Okay, I'll give you that.
The Bears are going after Josh Sweat. Okay, we'll see.
I hope. I wouldn't mind it.
It wouldn't hurt to bring in another body at edge either.
Mm-hmm.
Learn says he's a good onside guy. He did kick a good onside ball. That soccer blood in him. He could really kick a good onside. He doesn't have the super leg. That's why they let Gold go for $3 million a year.
And you look at like the teams like the Lions and the Cowboys, who have guys that can frickin' boom them from like 65 yards away. That's a weapon, man, especially with the kickoff rules in the NFL these days. If you're down by 3 with 20 seconds left, you get the ball at the 35 or 40, you're 2 plays away to be in field goal range for some of these guys, especially when they're kicking indoors like that. It's a weapon that we don't have.
We don't. And I wonder, too, to be fair, I don't like being unfair all the time. How few and far between are those guys? They're not just everywhere banging, booting 60-yarders, right? So they're kind of hard to find maybe a little bit. I'm trying to find a silver lining here because we are going another season with Cairo.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to feel any better about it. And I swear to God, I will rant, and I hate talking about kickers, but I don't know why. It just, oh God, it just irks me.
You are with kickers as the Mandalorian is with droids. Any Star Wars fans get that. You hate droids. Don't trust them. So Learn says, don't get me wrong, I was pissed at him in the playoffs. Yes, I bet you were. But he does make high pressure kicks in the weather. And if you don't think that's amazing, I think you may be spoiled. I am definitely not spoiled. But he does. He can make some kicks in the rain and in the snow. And and kicking field goals at Soldier's not the easiest thing to do. So he's kind of got that nice little, he puts a little English on it. So I'll give him his props there. He's serviceable. But let's be looking for an upgrade at some point here.
Yeah.
He says, right, but that's one weakness. Who are you hiring that has 0 weakness? Okay, it's fair. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Look for the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't give you any names right now, but we should be looking.
You wanted to bring somebody in for competition. Think of other teams that had to push their kicker. At least sign somebody back to push them, right? Santos, and I don't need to work out because I'm the only kicker on the roster. Bullshit.
What are they going to do? Get rid of me?
Eh.
Oh, whoa. Who's that? Learn. Who's that? Who you with? He's with you? Okay. All right. Let him in, boys.
All right.
Let him in. He's with Learn. He's with Learn.
Just know if something
He's your responsibility.
Yeah. I'm coming after you, Learn.
Yeah. If Santos fucks something up in here, we're coming to see you.
One more block kick against Green Bay, and that's it. You better hide my boy. You better put him in witness protection because I'm coming after him.
I will say he worked on that after that, didn't he? Because he was getting a lot of shit for low trajectory, getting his shit blocked. But it didn't happen again after that. Uh-oh. Laird says, getting rid of Santos is like getting a 23-year-old girlfriend when you just turned 50. It looks right, but you'll wish you didn't.
Okay, fair enough.
Facts.
All right, Laird. I'll get off my soapbox, I guess.
So yeah. Well, look at the lots of you are still coming in. This is great. Thank you so much for popping in. If you're new, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And you guys hit the like button real quick. It helps the algorithm and all that fancy good stuff, and we appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys in the chat, are you guys suspecting Caleb is going to just dominate this season?
Let's throw out for you guys in the chat. Kind of throw out what you expect his stat line to look like: yards, touchdowns, interceptions.
Yes. That's it. Right.
If you really want to go all in, throw a completion percentage number out there. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. As I'll go first, I'm thinking 4,800 yards, 38 touchdowns, 8 picks, and he throws for 67% completion. That's what I'm throwing out there.
Damn.
That's what I'm thinking.
How many yards?
4,800, baby.
48. I'm going to go 4,600. 38 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
At 36. How many yards did I say? I said
4,600.
46. Okay. I'm going to go a little high on the interceptions. I don't know why. Because he might have a couple bonehead. I'm going to go 10 interceptions.
It's getting a little loosey-goosey.
Yeah, maybe a couple little times he got a little too loose.
Okay.
But yeah, 4,600, 38 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Okay. Ooh, Learn even throws in. Oh, and completion percentage. Yeah, he's going to be. I saw that. Hold on. Completion percentage, I'm going to say, yeah, he's going to be like 66%.
I'll take that, man.
I like this here. 47. Learn even threw in some rushing yards. That's good. So 440 rushing yards, 63%. I'll take it. I'll really take this next one.
Yeah. 44 touchdowns to 0. 44 to 0 ratio of touchdowns to picks.
I like it. Hey, Ben Johnson's offense, right? You're not throwing 50-50 balls. You're throwing 100 balls.
That's right. Whew. 44 nice. Hell, I'd take 44 and 4. 5. Imagine that. 10 to 1.
I'll take 44 to, yeah, did you say 12? 44 to 12?
I'd take that too. If you throw for 40 plus touchdowns.
Still.
So 44 and 4. Freaking 11 to 1 TDs. That's like Aaron Rodgers numbers back in his prime.
Caleb loves him some Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Aaron's.
So I got this other thing too, right? When it comes to raw completion percentage, right? 58.1. But then PFF with their adjusted completion actually has them at a 76.9. How about them apples?
Chad just twisting the knife right now. Caleb, 64.8. 3,999 yards. 31 TDs, 11 INTs. 356 with 5 tutties on the ground. Okay. Just making us wait one more year for a 4,000-yard passer, huh?
Yeah, yikes.
And he's going to fall 1 yard short on the last pass of the regular season, right?
That hurts, Chad. That really hurts. I'm like, kind of like absorbing the 3,999 to go. God, that would fucking suck.
I would write a letter to the NFL. Please go back and look for that extra yard.
Yeah, I know for a fact there was a ref who fucking spotted the ball a yard short at some point throughout the whole 17 games.
Yeah.
That hurts, Chad. Learn says, you're just hurt from the past, boys. It's a new deal. Dream big. We're trying.
Yeah.
You know? I think we're turning a corner. I'm actually quite proud of us. Because I think we are. Look at us. We did the whole thumbnail with Caleb. We're glazing them today. I think we've accepted.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving on. 0 interceptions, though. Trying to run a business here, learn. People will be like, don't tune into those two ass clowns. They said he'd throw 50 touchdowns and no interceptions. Big Mike says 4,300 yards. I'll take it. 36 tutties, 11 interceptions, 69 completions. Nice. You know what? That is modest. That is realistic.
I'd take that season.
I would take it, but
I would be a little disappointed with double-digit picks, though.
The 11. That's where I'm getting hung up on. I love the completion percentage there. I love the touchdown mark. I'll even take the 43, even though I think he's going to go over 4,300.
Mm-hmm.
But not bad, Big Mike. Not bad.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, his MVP season, he threw 48 touchdowns to 5 picks, so 9.6 touchdowns to 1 interceptions. If he's flirting with double digits like that. Yes.
Why do we welcome these assweeds to the garden? Referring to 3,900 guy.
Chad, speaking of that, buddy, I'm going to be reaching out to you. Got a big ask for you here. So coming up in the next few weeks. So we'll see.
A proposal.
Yes.
A proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Well, learn, if you didn't tune in to the 13 personnel video, Chad was steering that, and he walked us through the maniacalness of Ben Johnson and any coach who runs the 13 personnel. That's why he's allowed on the show.
Mm-hmm. He's our X's and O's guy.
Yeah. I mean, we frazzled them a little bit. No? We didn't frazzle them enough? Stick around, Chad, so we could frazzle you up some more.
Yeah.
Says fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Chris. Next time I see Chris, I'm going to give it to Chris.
Yeah.
Somebody going to get a hurting real bad.
Him and that fucking soccer comment still stings me. Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, you came in pretty hot with that. Where is he? He's not in tonight. Chris isn't showing up.
You scared?
Yeah, well, because he wants to compare global numbers to U.S. numbers.
Yeah.
I mean,
the Super Bowl's global on? Okay.
No, okay, it's televised globally, but foreigners care just as much about the Super Bowl as we do about soccer.
Yes. So, the last I checked, there's a lot more people worldwide versus the U.S. I don't know.
Yeah, by a lot. And let's keep it that way. Romy, what's the difference between a genealogist and a gynecologist? One looks up your family tree. The other looks up your family bush. Thank you. That's good. That's good. See, this is what I mean. If you really want to expose the way Chris thinks, you have to ask questions that are not trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to get you two on the same page has been pretty hard, Learn. We got to get you two on the same page so we can get you in here. And I'll just keep this a secret, just between me and you and the 21 others watching right now. The quiz is very bear heavy, bear centric. Chris doesn't stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had asked, why would we make it like NFL trivia? You know, shouldn't it be bear stuff? It should be. And Wedge, I got to see all the questions because we're hosting, so I'm privy to that information, and it is so Bears heavy.
Yeah.
Learn. It's gonna be a whooping. We're gonna have to stop the fight in the first round.
TKO.
TKO or submission. It's gonna be one of those two.
Now, you were talking a little bit earlier about some of the other uniform renderings that were coming up. It seemed like that was a pretty hot topic. You want to share some of your creations?
Yeah, boys. So remember the last episode? We were talking about the rivalry uniforms or something, and I was taken to the internet and seeing something popped up, right? And we looked at it, and it looked like they've taken it down since then too, Wedge. I tried looking it up again to pull it up.
Yeah.
It's gone. So it probably wasn't real. It probably got a lot of negative attention, and they were like, you know what, we're going to take this down. But it essentially looked like the Tampa Bay Bucks orange sickles.
In reverse. Yeah.
In reverse. They were hideous. So I'm tired of seeing on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere else, everybody's like generating what they think the rivalry uniforms are going to look like, and they look like ass. So I'm like, you know what? Ezra's better than this. Ezra's going to take care of this. So I started to make my own renderings and specs and proofs, mocks, whatever you want to say. You can cover this.
Yeah. It's still not as funny as hearing him say Caleb's deal won't be more than $40 million a year. I can only hope. 10 years for $40 million per? Sign me up. You look at what Patrick Mahomes just restructured for. He's 50 to 55 million a year. That's going to be the stratosphere in which Caleb will be in.
Correct.
Chris watches soccer on purpose. That's just as bad as watching, soccer. It's true. Listen, man, I'm all about supporting the country and, our national teams and stuff like that. I just can't do it, man. I just can't. I can't bring myself to watch soccer. Zero interest. I'd rather watch golf on Sunday. At least, that can grab my attention for a while. I don't have to watch people falling down when, somebody goes sliding by and then pretend like they got shot by a sniper. I don't enjoy that one bit. If I was the ref, I'd be carding people up like, you're out of here. You're the LeBron James of soccer. Get out.
All right. You ready, boys? Here we go.
Yeah, let's take a peek here.
All right. So picture this uniform here. This is what we had saw. If you need to go back to our last episode and fast forward towards the end, it's essentially this, but everything that you see, all the navy trim, it's all orange.
Mm-hmm.
It's an orange grill face mask. The number outlines are orange. The 3 stripes on the sleeves and the legs with the George Halas initials is all orange. It's disgusting. So I was like, we could just simply just make all the orange navy. That looks more intimidating with the navy. And then, like I said, between the numbers, the stripes, and the helmet, there's a little pearlescent top coat just to give it a little shimmer under the lights, even though Christmas Day it's going to be not night, it's going to be the daytime. It's an afternoon game, but still. Right? So there's that. I love it. I love it personally. Wedge, you rocking this jersey? If this jersey's for sale, you buying one?
Yeah, it'd be tough for me to wear something shimmery like that. It's not very slimming for us big guys, but
okay. Then I got something else for you then.
Yeah. I mean,
so because Wedge and I some episodes ago had looked up what past rival uniforms look like, Nike was really about making some all blacked out, blackety black uniforms that are just awesome, right? So I was like, sweet. All right, let's do this then. Let's do those same uniforms that were white and orange, but let's just do them black. Here we go. Check this out.
Right here.
Bam.
Take my money. I will buy 3 of these a Caleb Williams, a Loveland, and Darnell Wright jersey right now.
Woo!
Yes. Yes. Sign me up. I would be in.
So that's pretty sick. Like, I love it. But can we trot out on Christmas morning looking like death? That's what this looks like.
Yeah.
Death.
Like this, I agree. Like it would be better on like Halloween.
Oh,
I would even say, maybe even go orange face mask on that bad boy. If you want
to orange grill
it a little bit. But yeah. Yes, take my money. I'm in on this right here.
What if, man, right? What if we did play near Halloween? Then this uniform would totally woof.
Yeah.
Woo wee. That's sick. Okay. We got a couple more.
Like Tennessee wears a similar version of that blacked out uniform with the black and orange. Yeah, I'd be all in.
This one's a bit much. I'm not as serious about this one, but it's a rendition I spent time working on, so I'm going to show it. Okay, so it's basically the same thing. Instead of going with orange, I went with the navy.
Yeah. Too tough to read, I think, for that one.
Sure, they're going to be like, holding number... hey, Billy, what fucking number is that? 58. Okay, 58. Let's see. All right. Last one. We'll call this one the lake effect. Okay, this one's a little cooler. I kind of dig it. But it might look too little collegey, like college. But it's all navy, except for the white accents of the stripes, the face mask, the logo on the helmet. And still, I didn't ask for the pearlescent on this one, but AI gave it to me anyways. It was like, here, you're taking the pearlescent on the numbers again.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I would take any of these variations, though, over the shit we saw the other day.
Yeah. Agreed. 100% agreed. This one would be a little tough. I feel like this is missing something, like a splash of red or something.
Yeah.
To kind of like tie it into Chicago. I don't know.
A splash of orange.
Okay. Sure. I can buy that.
Okay. All right. I like it. Learn says that's cool, but it kind of gives off giant vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does a little bit. But bam. Polar bear. Give us the damn polar bear.
Yeah.
Chad says, I'd rather spend my life watching artificial turf girl than soccer.
True.
Blah.
Big Facts. Mike, man, he doesn't want that bear on the helmet. Get off my lawn. He wants the traditional seat.
Really? Damn it.
Come on, let's mix it up, man.
Well, I mean, I got something for you too, though.
Oh, true.
Big Mike. When I was rendering stuff, I thought of you, man. That's how much you mean to the show, Big Mike. You ready for this? Tell me if you recognize this, Big Mike. Although I didn't know you didn't like the logo. So I will rework this in the next few days. Sunday's show, Big Mike, I'll have a better rendition. But I didn't know you weren't fond of the face. But what do you think of these? Huh? What's that about, Big Mike?
Uh-huh.
Come on, I'm
if
waiting.
You know, Big Mike.
His thumbs are working right now. He's like, you crazy son of a bitch, you did it.
Would that tip off the entire world on where the Bears are planning on building their stadium? I think it would. I think that would be about as loud of a statement as you could say.
Learn says, I don't think I'd wear it, but it's 100% the best one I've seen. And it would be badass if they did it. No, we're going to get the ugly-ass Creepsicles one, though.
Yeah.
No Iceman vibe with that jersey, though. I would rather wear this one, but I'd way rather see them in the ice theme.
Yeah, the polar bear.
Mm-hmm. Noah says both him and his wife. All right, cha-ching. We have two purchases right there. Harold, Thank you for joining us tonight, man. Thank you so much. He says Caleb would need to average 295 yards per game. Doable or not, Harold? What do you think? Is that doable or not?
Mm-hmm.
Wedge says yes. I think we're getting awfully. I think we can get super close. Well, wait, no, because you actually picked. You said 4,800.
Said 4,800. Yep.
That's not 5,000.
It's not. But factoring in the run game, like our run game is pretty damn good. So.
It is. Can we get the orange stripes on the helmet instead of the bear? Like the lines? You like that one?
Yeah.
Like Bearlissimo loves that one?
I think he's poking at you a little bit.
Oh. Good one, Big. Yeah, good one. You only got one of my balls. LSU vibes, yeah. And then there it is.
Big Mike, feel free to elaborate for the people in the chat on why you love this one so much.
They're like, that's not a rivalry uniform. What the hell is that?
What are these colors all about?
Is this the Ukraine Bears? Nope. We tried looking up Hammond, but Hammond's flag is so awful.
Yeah.
Wedge said it reminded him of like a third grader's art project.
Hey, everybody, draw your version of what the Hammond city flag would be. And somebody, drew a couple lines on there, slapped a few stickers out of their Native American sticker book, and called it good.
I think I do have, so hold on. I think I do have a rendition of where it is like all white, but everything's like matte. So bear with me 1 second.
Didn't you do one that had the all white, that had the blue and orange in there, and I think it had the C on the helmet, or was that taken off of somebody else?
Might have been from someone else.
Seen so many jersey combos, I don't remember where they were coming from.
Bear with me, y'all.
I don't remember where I saw those other ones, but it was basically that creamsicle jersey, but they outlined all the orange with blue and accented it. It looked a lot like the thumbnail uniform, but instead of the bear head, it had the C, orange C with the navy blue outline.
I think we might have pulled that off the internet.
Yeah, probably.
This is all matte. Very minimalist. Just matte helmet, matte numbers, matte everything, and just all the striping's just navy. Still better than the damn white and orange.
Yeah.
The cream and white. I wish I could pull that up. That's right. Big Mike knows.
It's Indiana flag uniforms, yes. Yes, it was, Big Mike. Which, you know what? I'm glad we haven't heard any stadium news. It's been a nice reprieve.
I don't even hear what you're saying right now.
Yeah. What? What?
I don't even want to hear the S word ever again. Till next season. I want to go this whole season without hearing that fucking word. My favorite uniform is in the Discord.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, that is the one I was thinking of. You're right, Big Mike. I knew I saw it somewhere.
This one with Justin Fields on it?
Yeah, that's my only issue with it.
I mean, let's see. Pulling it up.
Damn AI. Still stuck in 2021. Welcome, Barlissimo. Pregnant pause as I came in. Like that. Fire. I would go nuts if they came out on that. That works for me.
That's pretty good. I think the only thing that keeps it from being a full polar bear, though, is the navy sleeves and navy socks.
Mm-hmm. I'd be okay if they switched that up to white.
But it's still pretty good, though.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good. Still better than what we saw. I can't say it enough. I'm going to see if I can find it. So, again, bear with me one moment as I pull up this monstrosity.
Yeah, it was so bad, man. Like, no, absolutely not. It'd be tough to watch the game. I'd still do it if they came out in those unis, but
I will have to take a whole bunch of motion sickness medication.
Yes. I'd turn it over to black and white and watch it in black and white. Barely smells. He still wants you to rock those 30s unis, man.
Says, have you considered the 1930s uniform? I really like it, and I know Ezra will come around on it.
That's a close mix to it, yeah.
Look, if we could change the socks, Barlissimo, will you give me any wiggle room on the socks? Can we just keep the socks
solid color
down, or down by the ankles? I like when the stripes are down low. Okay, Barlissimo, he will agree to a sock change. Then yeah, because like I said, I like the helmet. I think the helmet's pretty cool. I dig the 3 stripes. It's just the 3 stripes going this a ways on top, then the 3 stripes on the sleeves going that a ways. That's right. There's my limit with stripes. So then when you do the whole damn from the knees all the way down with stripes, I'm like, all right, that's it. You killed it. You overdid it with the stripes. So something like this, then Barlissimo, what we got on screen right now, like that. But then the rest of the uniform stays the same. I could do that.
Yeah. Barlissimo said he'd still watch him in the Eric Kramer prison jerseys if you had to.
I mean, because I love the Bears so much, yes, I would watch them in any monstrosity of a uniform.
Romy said he sent you something that looks good.
Oh, let's see what we got.
Yes, Barlissimo agrees to the sock change. Remove the stripes and put the Chicago stars on them.
Ooh, well, we talked about this before. Will that be in bad taste to include anything with the Bears? Or with Chicago, anything.
I mean, I would be okay if they came out rocking like those Chicago flag unis. I'd be down for that. Some of those were pretty badass. Yeah, Barlissimo's trying to work with you, man. So, Big Mike, I'd put the striped helmet in Discord. I love that uniform without the striped socks. Okay. But Barlissimo draws the line at the fake leather helmet, though.
Oh, what did Romy? You send it to me on Twitter? I was looking in our Discord.
And Barlissimo's like, nah, fuck that. They're still in Chicago until they ain't. True.
Yeah.
You know, that had the concept was there, right? Like, it could have been a lot cooler than what it was, but I don't know. Just something.
We used this on a thumbnail once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like this one too. This one's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it keeps everything it's new, it's all white, but yet at the same time still holds true to tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this is kind of like the best of both worlds. The traditionalists get their way, and then everybody like me who wants to just see something totally different, this is totally different.
Yeah.
This doesn't make Big Mike happy because he doesn't like the Bears face logo on a helmet. So that
Roman,
doesn't.
this is the one I want.
You can't make everybody happy.
That sideway Bears you posted would look awesome on the Indiana jersey. Barely small. No, that Packers uni was the most grotesque thing I've ever seen. And I've done way too much acid when I was younger. Yeah, I mean, the helmet just became too much at that point with that. Like, the concept was cool, but execution just didn't do it for me on that leather helmet. There was so much that they kind of missed the mark on it.
Didn't a college team do it too? Wore like the leather decal where the helmet looked like it was old and leather. It was a total graphic. Like they probably
just wrapped the helmets instead.
Wrapped it, yeah. Boys, they took it down. And I'm glad they did, but in the same regard, I wanted to bring it up for the show because it was hideous. But I think a lot of you guys were in the chat that show anyway, so you guys saw how bad it was. The orange creamsicles. Like, that better not be what we're getting. Better not be.
Illinois did it.
Illinois?
They did So they did the wrap on it. Some of the wraps back in the day were pretty awesome, man. Like when they started doing them. The other thing that I kind of dig too when it comes to helmets is some of the matte paints and stuff that they use instead of that gloss finish. Some of those come out looking pretty good too.
So here's just again really quick. Let's review what Nike actually did for some of these teams. And as I'm looking at it, they say it's intended for rivalry games and for the team that's home. Does that mean that even if we play at home, we're going to get white jerseys? Because don't typically when you play at home, you play in dark jerseys.
Typically, but we saw it. Packers and they're all whites. Vikings and they're all whites. What are the Packers called? There's like the Tundra uniforms or something. And the Vikings, I forgot what they called theirs, but
I don't know, boys. I'm not confident. They're going to screw it up. I think their best option, they're like, well, you can't make everybody happy, so let's just piss everybody off.
Something. I don't know. Those Rams unis, I thought those things were pretty sweet.
The Rams?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They call them like their midnight uniforms or something like that. Those were sweet, man. It's just something maybe with that color scheme or something. I don't know, but those came out pretty good. The Seahawks uniforms, their helmets were kind of cool. You know, when that chameleon paint came out. So that was kind of a thing with the Seahawks. The numbers and stuff with like that prism-y effect, it just wasn't doing it for me, man, for some reason. The same thing with the helmets. Like they were starting to bug me after a while. Like it used to be a thing, used to be kind of cool. Just now, I don't know, man. Seems a little played out.
Yes.
Barelissimo was saying white is four-way teams, the Jets, Colts, and Finns only.
Here it is.
For home, I think.
I found it, boys.
You found the creamsicle?
I did. You guys ready? You guys ready to puke?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
No.
Yeah? Huh?
No.
Huh? Come on, boys.
Like the helmet started off promising, and then just the rest is just straight trash. Just no.
Just no, right?
It's a-
This, if they come out looking like this, every single Bears fan's going to be like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah. You had a layup. Anything but that will be good.
It's anything but that.
Yeah. Just.
Uh-oh, Big Mike, you found a pearlescent? Yeah, Barelissimo's like, blah. Found a pearlescent orange helmet. Did you send it to me? Did you put it in Discord? Even Romy's vomiting. Let's see, where are we at? Go back to my pick before I puke.
Yeah, he's got a couple in there.
All right, I'm gonna take this down. That's just we just can't. We can't have it, boys. We can't have it.
No. No.
This is interesting. Again, this is something I would have to spend a little bit of time on because I know I could take this concept and I know I could do better. If this is what we want to go with. Where is my... There we go. So I've often wondered about like bear claw marks ripping across the helmet. Maybe even like that's the 3 stripes on the sleeves.
Yeah.
You know, because you could still have the stripes, but they just look like bear claw rips, right? But they would need to be done a little bit better. Like, that's cool, but there's not enough shading to that to give it some depth. When that's where
Right.
my artistic ability would come in. So
Well,
I would definitely work on something like that.
that
but
face
Big Mike-
mask has got to go.
Yeah.
Something about that helmet just is pissing me off.
Well, it's the roundness there. But Big Mike, he's got to have that C on there. He's a purist.
Mm-hmm.
Even Chad's like, blah, and I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Blah. Yeah. Not too bad. But yeah, the face mask, this roundness right here.
Yeah. That's
What if you want to keep the C, what if, Big Mike, and just hear me out, so the claws are ripping across the side of the helmet, not like at this angle, more like across, like this. I don't know if my mouse, can you see my mouse moving?
mm-hmm.
Okay, they're more like this angle. And then through the rips, the C's underneath. How about
Okay.
that?
Okay. That'd be kind of cool.
Instead of the C laying over top of the claws. It's
What if
behind
it was the bear's head starting to poke through?
I mean, I like the bear's head more than the C at this point. But Big Mike doesn't like the bear's face.
Okay.
I could do a poll. I could make a poll. Where's the assets? Where are we at? Where's the poll? Oh, there it is.
Bear's claws would be the shit, Romy. Bears owners are too boring to do anything real creative.
I know, man. And that's kind of like where I thought Kevin Warren would play a big role, because he's gotten George McCaskey to do a lot of things outside of his comfort zone. So in terms of fashion, especially like, you know, this young generation of athletes, these boys are just as worried about their fashion as they are their playbooks. Like, let them have a say.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, because like they sure ain't gonna come out in that orange-sicle shit. They're gonna be like, oh hell no, I'm not. You know what? I think I've got a soft tissue thing going. I'm not playing.
I've got a Kyler Gordon thing going on right now. Got hurt in warm-ups. Oh, this would be interesting. I'd be curious to see a rendering of the helmet as a full bear head, eyes up front, staring down the opposition.
Ooh.
That would be kind of cool to see.
All right. You guys want the traditional C on the alternate uniform on the helmet? Press 1. Enter 1. If you want the bear's face, enter 2 in the chat. Whoever you wise guy was last time, there is no 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let that run for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's I don't know. Yeah, Romy, you typed in 2.
Yeah.
Did you want to change that? You know, that's right. I went in on this. Bezra's got to come in and be the damn tiebreaker. Oh, shit. Putting my thumb on the scales. It's cheating. Uh-oh.
Yes, Romy. I would go bareface in this case.
Ooh. See, I like the gradient paint job on this too. Let me share this. Yeah. See, this is cool too. Who did this? The Jags, right? The Jags did two-tone gradient on their helmets. I thought was pretty neat.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I dig that. I mean, I like the bear's face like that on the helmet like that. I dig it.
Yeah.
But something maybe like a little different like that. I could look at this stuff all day long.
Kind of see how it goes.
I wonder how long they're going to wait to unveil it. Or you think they're going to wait the week of?
No, they got to have time to sell jerseys for the game, man.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, what the frick's taking them so long? Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they're all fighting. They can't get over the design.
I'm sure. I would think, boy, at least a month before, right? I'm sure they'll have some type of social media reveal type of thing. But
it looks cool when the bear is bigger. Now just put some claw marks on it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So unfortunately, AI is kind of struggling with my version, but it put ears on the helmet. Let me see if
Nice.
yeah. So imagine, take the teeth out, right? Take the teeth out. That's above the face mask, no ears.
Right.
Like something like that. I mean, you might have to change the eyes to a little bit more traditional, but yeah.
Like, no lie, give me helmets with ears on them.
Right? I was kind of thinking the same thing, like, oof, it'd be a safety issue, right? Like, I'll take a bear's face with ears. Why not?
Jab one of those into Jordan Love's helmet.
Yeah.
Romy says, I need the Iceman wearing a polar uni.
That's true. It's true.
Make the face mask with teeth. Now, see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Could work. Mm-hmm.
The logo in your background kind of looks like bear showing through ice. Yeah, kind of close. This is marble.
Yeah.
Nothing but the best here.
We're high class here.
It could be something to grab onto to make a tackle. Grab the guy by the helmet.
I got him by the ears.
I got him by the ears.
Same concept as like handlebars on the hips, right? Something to hold on to.
Oh my god.
It could be like tearaway ears or something. Who knows?
Breakaway ears.
Yeah.
Kyle Monungai will lose both his ears.
Yeah.
First carry. Yes. Yeah. First
he
carry.
Will be earless.
Wow. Ears just go flying. Oh my gosh. All right. You guys, Caleb is the shit. Now go out there with the facts that we spewed the first 30 minutes of the show. You get out there on Twitter and you defend our boy. Anybody talking shit about Caleb, the Lions fans, Packers fans, Vikings fans, any of the haters who said Caleb was going to be a bust and now he's the face of the NFL. You got some stats and numbers to work with.
Spitting straight truth.
That's it, man. Not worried. Not worried at all. We're not worried about no Madden curse. Caleb is the curse breaker. That should just be his name. Caleb the Curse Breaker Williams.
Caleb the Iceman Curse Breaker Williams. Yes.
Ooh. Icebreaker.
The Icebreaker.
I'll work on that.
Yeah.
We'll workshop this a little bit more, boys. That's it, Big Mike says fans talking shit. That means we made it. That is a way of looking at that, right?
Here's the other thing, too, man. If you guys need another factoid about feeling better about the cover, these other guys made it after career years. And then naturally their stats went down. I don't think any of us in here believe that last year was Caleb Williams' career year. So it can only go up from here.
That's pretty damn wise.
Mm-hmm.
Wedge the wise man.
Yeah.
That is the way of going, looking at it. I mean, he missed breaking the record by this much. So you think like they're not going to try extra hard for him to break the record next year?
Oh,
and it would have been the year that he graced the cover. So his production is going up. Like you said. Go 1 year back. Saquon, 2,000 rush yards. He's on the cover. Following year, half of his production. It went down. It went down by half. Yeah, because you messed around and gave him the cover when he had a career year.
Yeah. Just
Caleb's gonna have a knockout blowout season the year he's on the cover. Wedge.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts. So.
Chad says the city of Chicago absorbed the cover of the Madden Curse. Yeah, for about the last 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
40.
Yeah, as we watched other people be on the cover. Yeah.
Well, not just that, but all the other bad luck, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
High taxes. $20 for a pack of cigarettes.
Sugar taxes. Sin taxes, as they call them.
Sugar taxes?
Yeah, they were taxing any drinks with sugar in them. Had an extra tax. You didn't hear that?
No.
That's a thing, my man. Google it. I think they've since been rolled back, but yeah.
Wow. And that was that was to help people, right?
Of course.
Because sugar's bad. Okay. So we're gonna tax the shit out of you to make you stop eating sugar.
Yeah, because it works so well with alcohol and cigarettes, didn't it?
And sugar's just as powerful as a drug.
No.
I can't kick sugar. I can't kick it.
No. As a matter of fact, I try to find natural sugars now to make me feel better about it. None of this high fructose corn syrup. I want real sugar.
Is that why? Wasn't there Mars in town? And Mars is gone now?
Raro Freshera. I'm saying that wrong. The people that make lemon heads. Ferrero Rochera.
I love me some lemon heads.
Mars was in town, yeah, just on Oak Park Avenue. Yeah. The M&M factory. It's still there.
Oh, it is? I thought they shut it down.
No, it's still there. Mm-hmm.
You know what I did the last time I was in town? I think I spent $150 on Fannie Mae.
Ah, nice. They're getting pretty hard to find now, man. They're not as big as they used to be.
No. I luckily there was one out in Crystal Lake.
Yeah. We were spoiled. We had that one up at Six Corners. Yes. Go get it fresh out of the cases.
Woo. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Big Mike says Caleb in year 3 and Ben looking to improve that Miami run game. This offense should be feared. Trying to work my brain around the Miami run game.
Yeah. That Miami, what could that have corrected from? Monangai run game? I could see Monangai getting auto-corrected to Miami. Caleb, for once, just let us have this.
Just let us have this, please. Says Albanese in Indiana is making orange bears gummies.
Okay.
Everybody wants to get their taste.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the correlation.
The running back coach.
He took the Miami coach for a reason.
Too bad he couldn't take Achan with him.
Yeah, huh? Yeah.
What do you say, man?
It's about that time, boys.
Should we put a bow on this thing?
Let's put a bow on it. Want to thank everybody for coming on out. Making it a good night tonight. It was good. Damn good show. You boys were great, as usual. Love seeing your beautiful Bears fan faces. Except you, Chad. You're a Cowboys fan, but it's lovely to have you. Wedge?
Yeah. Listen, guys, if you guys know people who want to join our community, get them on here as we push for 300. You know how we roll. So invite them into this family so that we can embrace them. Welcome to like-minded people.
Road to 300. We're this close, boys. We're this close. Road to 300.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys, before you guys take off, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're going to need that Indiana jersey with bear claws.
Till then,
peace out, boys.
Bear down.